Hello everyone, welcome back to the next video. In this video, I will show you how to detect language from a text in Expo React Native for Flutter using the natural language framework. So the natural language framework is built inside iOS. We don't have to download it. And it is also on device. It does not require any internet connection. So it can help you to reduce your app size. So yeah, let's get started. So as usual, we need to create a Expo React Native application. So for that, you can go to this URL, and I will be using this blank TypeScript template, but feel free to use whatever template you feel like. This is just a cheat sheet which I have created, which you are seeing it on VS Code. You don't have to do this. So I'll just paste this command. Now this will ask me for my app name, so I can give it whatever app name you feel like. The blank TypeScript template has less boilerplate code and it also has TypeScript support. That's why I'm using it. Now I'll just give the app name as my app. You feel free to give whatever name you feel like. Now I will quickly open this app inside VS Code as well, just to show it to you. And I'll also paste my cheat sheet over here as well. Now as you can see over here, we need to create an iOS folder because we need to write native code for it. So for that, you can just go to this particular URL over here. So I'll just open this, and inside this you will have to select iOS device. You will have to select development build. I have disabled EAS because I will be building this app locally. I have already installed Xcode from the Apple App Store. I have already installed Xcode command line tools as well. Then I have already installed Watchman as well. Then the next thing is we need to run this particular command. So I'll just copy this and I will just cd to my app and I'll paste it over here. Now this will install few dependencies for us, so let it do its thing. Next we need to copy this particular command. So this will actually generate the iOS folder for us, so let's just wait. Okay, so this is done, so I'll just paste this command. So this will create the iOS folder for us, but it will take little bit of time to run because it needs to generate the Cocoa pods and that takes a bit of time. So let's just wait for this. In the meantime, what you can do is you can just open this particular URL as well, which you are seeing it over here. So I'll just open this URL, and here we need to add an extra module. Inside that particular module we will be writing all the native iOS code which is necessary, but we'll have to wait for this to finish. So once this is finished, I'll come back again, but in the meantime, if you want, you can read through this documentation. Alright, so as you can see, the CocoaPod installation was done and it is asking me to run it on our device, like on a simulator. I won't run it now because it doesn't make sense to run it now. So I'll just do Control C because we haven't written any code as such. Then we need to copy this command and paste it over here. Now this will ask me for like few things like the module name and everything. I'll keep everything as default and I'll just press enter, enter, enter. So yeah, let it do its thing. Now if you see our project, it has created this modules folder as well apart from the iOS folder. Now we need to write all the code inside our modules folder. Now one more thing which we need to do before we start writing code, we again have to do pod installation, given that we have done this, created this particular module. So once this is done, again I'll just need to paste this command. Again this will do CocoaPod installation as well, and I can just remove my cheat sheet now. Now what I'll do next is I'll write down all the code and then I'll come back and explain it to you as well as show you guys the output as well. Alright guys, so I have written down the required code. So what you will have to do is just go to modules, my module, and inside src you will have to go to my module.ts. This all things are present by default. I have not changed anything. Only thing which I have added is this detect language method, which takes a string and returns an output as a string as well. That's the only thing which you have to do. Then you will have to go to app.tsx, and here I have imported useState from React. Here we have imported our module, and here I have imported touchable, opacity and text from React Native as well. I have created one state just to get the detected language back, which I can display it inside a text element. And here I have one button, and this here we are just doing my module.detect language, the method which we have defined it inside our TypeScript file. And here you can pass whatever language you feel like. I have just passed this text in Marathi. And once we have the detected language, we just assign it to our state, and once we have updated our state we just define it inside our text element. That's it. That's all the thing we are doing over here. Then we just go to my module.swift, and here we have imported natural language. Then we initialize NL language recognizer as well over here. Then just scroll down, and here we have defined a function called detect language. Now again, this should match what you have defined it inside your TypeScript file. It takes a text of type string, and then we just do recognizer dot process string, pass our text to it. Then we recognize what is the dominant language. In case if it is not able to find the dominant language, we return empty string. Otherwise we pass the raw language which has been detected. Now I'll show you the output. Some of you might be disappointed with the output. So here we is the detect lang button. If I click on it, here you can see it has detected the Marathi language which I had sent it to it. Now it only gives us the language code irrespective of what language you pass to it. So it's better you can create a JSON file and map all language codes to the corresponding language, and then get the actual language name from that particular JSON file. But as far as I know, it only gives you the language code, does not give you the full language name. But yeah, that should be it. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions. Thank you for watching. Bye.